Hi, and in this simple example, I'm going to show you a few 3D modeling operations in Plasticity, which in my opinion is a very easy program for 3D modeling. I think that for people who aren't familiar with technical programs or technical 3D CAD systems, Plasticity can be a really great option because learning 3D modeling in this system is, in my opinion, much faster than in the case of parametric 3D systems. If you want to try out Plasticity, you can use the 30-day trial version, and if you decide to purchase a license, you can use my discount code. You can find information about this in the description below this video, and now I'll move on to Plasticity and show you a few 3D modeling operations using this example. If you want to learn more about Plasticity in detail, in the description below this video, I've included a link to an almost 2-hour tutorial where I discuss the basic issues related to 3D modeling in this system quite thoroughly. Here, I'll just show you a few operations to design the part I showed you a moment ago. We'll start by creating the base, which will be a cylinder. We select the cylinder command and place the center point of the cylinder at the origin of the coordinate system. And now, to precisely set the diameter of the cylinder, we press the tab key and enter the diameter value. Here, I'm entering 50 millimeters and pressing enter. Now I enter 10 to set the height of this cylinder. I press enter and then enter again to finish. And now we have a cylinder created, and next we'll create a path along which we'll sweep another profile. We select the line drawing command. We place the starting point of the line at this point. Here we have these handles that make it easier, and we drag the line along the z-axis, press the tab key and enter 70. Now, to avoid finishing the line drawing because I want to create a second segment of this line, I simply click somewhere with the left mouse button to place the line on the z-axis. Just click the left mouse button on the z-axis. You don't have to click exactly at this point, you can click higher or lower. Since the length of the line is already specified, all you need to do is click the left mouse button and the line will be created with the defined length. Now I drag the line in this direction to create a line perpendicular to the one previously drawn. I press the tab key, enter 70, press enter, and we have something like this created. Now I will create a fillet at this corner. I press the 1 key to switch to point selection mode. I select this specific point, then press the B key to initiate the fillet command. Here, we create a radius of 30 millimeters, so I press the D key, enter 30, press enter, and then enter again to finish. Next, I select the circle drawing tool and draw a circle with its center at this point, press the tab key, and enter 15 as the diameter of this circle. Now I press the 3 key. To switch to selecting faces and areas, I select the area of the circle and activate the sweep operation, and we do this using the keyboard shortcut Shift+P or by choosing the sweep operation from the command list. Next, we define the path along which we will sweep this profile and we get such a solid. And here in this operation, we can use the scale parameter and decrease its value to create something like this. We click OK and we have this solid. At this point, these solids are separate, but we can combine them using the Ctrl key. I select these two solids in the outliner, or we select these solids in the workspace. Next, I press the Q key, press Q again, press Enter, and now it's a single solid. Here we have a list of flat geometries. We can turn off the visibility of these flat geometries, and we get something like this. Now, as an interesting note, if you want to make any changes, you can make those changes in the model. For example, I select this face and drag the surface, click OK, and the change is applied to the model. Another interesting operation is the IsoParam operation. To activate all available commands, click this magnifying glass or simply press the F key on your keyboard. Then type IsoParam here, select this command, and here you can create such lines. But I would like to create these lines in a different direction, so I press the tab key to switch it. Now I press Shift and rotate the mouse wheel to create several such lines here. I click with the left mouse button and we get something like this. And now, for example, I can select these surfaces with the Shift key. I can gently drag this marker, click OK, and the changes are applied to the model. We'll finish this example here. Here, I mainly wanted to show you the sweep operation so you can create a solid by extruding a profile along a specified path. If you want to learn more about 3D modeling operations in Plasticity, there's a link in the description to an almost 2-hour tutorial. We'll end this video here. Thank you for watching, and I also encourage you to subscribe to this channel.